Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Boy, it's been a long time. I don't know how many months it's been. I'm sure it's been about 6 months. Time just flies. So a lot of people have been emailing, and that's part of the reason why I've not been able to make a video. I've just been absolutely inundated with emails, especially the last 3 months since COVID kicked in. But we'll come on to that in just a second. So where have I been? So since my last video, I just started writing up a little bit of an ebook to go with the EA, just to give a bit of guidance, what each parameter entails and how to go ahead and use the actual EA in terms of timings and when to put it on and what pairs to use, what pairs not to use. And I just about started that, and I think what happened was one of my videos has just been doing really well, to the point where I was just getting emails every day from people, and I have been doing since one of those videos has been doing well. I think I'm not sure if it was my first or second video. Anyway, it's the one that's got more than 1,000 views. I was quite surprised actually, because although there's only 1,000 views or a couple of thousand views, I'm not even sure what it is. Since then, it's just snowballed, and it's just become more and more emails every day. To the point where I totally forgot about my Instagram page, and I actually went on there the other day, and I was like, oops. What happened with the Instagram page is that I did used to put daily or weekly results on there, but I just found I wasn't getting any kind of genuine feedback or response on there. It was just kind of robots that were responding to me on there, robotic comments. I guess that's just people using algorithms to try and increase their followings on Instagram. So I kind of felt like I was wasting my time, so I'd left that for a good while, and then when I went back on it just recently, there was quite a lot of messages on there from people inquiring about the EA. So what I would say is that I'm probably not gonna entertain too much the Instagram side of things, because you do get a lot of time wasters on Instagram, unfortunately. In this day and age, is contacting via social media is very easy and doesn't really show me any kind of enthusiasm or effort or any genuine interest in my EA, because it's such an easy thing to do. Whereas in this day and age, in order to email someone, it does feel like a lot of effort. That's just the kind of times we're living in. So when I see an email from a person giving me a genuine message, an inquiry, it shows me that this person is actually interested in it. So if any of you guys are interested in the EA, please email me. I'll leave the email in the description box below. You can have a look there. So yeah, that's where I've been really. I've just been enjoying making my own money and helping other people make money. So I've got quite a few people who have purchased a year license. There's one person who's actually purchased a lifetime license, which is nice. It shows that they do believe in my EA. So those people all of the people that have gone ahead and bought the EA, they're just in regular contact with me, asking questions, trying to work out what things to avoid really. I mean, with this EA, I think it's more important what to avoid as opposed to what not to avoid, because there's some certain pairs that once they start trending, it's really important that you identify that a trend has just broke out, and it's a case of minimizing your losses really. If you're using the set files that I've sent out, even if a pair starts trending, it can go for a couple of hundred pips and it's still not really going to make any real damage, so long as you've used my set files and you're using an account size that's appropriate, which I've mentioned in the previous videos. So if you're confused as to what a minimum account size should be, please go and refer back to my other videos. So yeah, I think I'm going to start making a bit more effort with the ebook, because once I've realised once someone does purchase the EA and they're using the EA, there's a lot of repetitive questions coming through, so I'll go ahead and crack on with the ebook, or I might even just do it in video form, just go through the parameters of the EA in video form and upload them onto YouTube, but we'll see. So that's what's been taking up most of my time, really, just doing my own trading and helping other people trade. So I've had an absolute blast in the past 6 months, and in the past 3 months, oh my goodness, since COVID-19 kicked in, the emails just went through the roof, and I'm assuming that's because there's been a lot of people trying to find alternative income, because they've been sat at home and been trying to find ways to make money. And what's possibly happened is that they've come across the Forex market but have absolutely no idea, and then possibly stumbled upon the idea of robots from YouTube or Google or whatever it might have been, and because they haven't got that prior knowledge of Forex, they can't really trade manually, so they're looking to trade automatically. And I assume that's probably the point where they've come across my videos and then they've been inquiring, and you can tell that they're complete beginners. They're asking questions like, how do I load this EA onto the MT4 platform? And I'm thinking, if you're asking questions like that, then you probably shouldn't be using this at all. So when I started getting all these emails during the COVID period, I was actually going to release a video, because I thought this is probably a good time to do a video, because I can relate it to COVID, and I might get a few extra views on YouTube. But then I thought, no, that's not the right thing to do. This thing has taken so many lives. I think it would be a bit rude to try and exploit it for views on YouTube, which would be a very, very selfish thing to do. So I did wait for everything to calm down. The lockdown's now over, and so I thought, okay, now I can do the video. I can talk about COVID and what was going on with myself through COVID, in terms of the emails I was getting and why I was so busy and why I've not been uploading any videos. So I've actually had to talk to a lot of people on the emails who are complete beginners, and just advise them nicely, like, hey, you need to learn about Forex first before you start going down the robot route. You need to have full knowledge of Forex even before you use any automated robots, because you still need to know what's going on, what your robot's doing for you, and when there's trouble and when you need to get out. So it was a bit sad, really, because I know a lot of these people were in desperate situations, and they were more than happy to pay a small fee for something that was potentially going to make them a bit of money, but it's only going to make you a bit of money in the long term, and if you know what you're doing, really. So I had to kind of direct them to websites where they could access some free material where they can learn about Forex. So with COVID, I've as if I wasn't busy enough already, it's just made me triple times busy. So that's where I've been, guys. What my future plan is now is to try and get on top of my emails more than anything. I've still got a little bit of a backlog of emails. A lot of people are asking me for trials. Yes, you can have trials if you email me. I'm more than happy to give you a 2-week trial, see how you get on, see if you like the idea of the EA or if it works for you. So to conclude, so 2-week trials. Please do get in contact, and you can get in contact with me about prices as well. I will discuss that over emails. Just depends what you're after, whether it's the 1 year, license or a lifetime license. And that's it, guys. I'm looking forward to responding to all your emails. I'll get there eventually. Those of you that are watching this video thinking you've not responded to mine, I'll get there. Don't worry, I've just got a bit of a backlog. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe just so you get the notifications when the next video goes up, and I'll see you in the next video.